Murky Station. Death Sentence 1 down difficulty guide. So we're doing the third stealth only heist. So we're still gonna do stealth. So the one new weapon I'm gonna be bringing with me for this is the Jacket's Piece, or mostly based off the Cobra M11, which is technically a civilian model of a Mac 11, which I do call it the Mac 11. Of course, when you spawn, you always spawn on the top and have a good view on the trains. So this should give you a good indicator. Now these little things you see on top of the trains are the drones, which is very unique to this heist, is that these drones are pretty much have cameras, and it also depends on the difficulty. If you play on Overkill and below, you can destroy them, but I would not totally recommend it because the guards will spot the broken drones. And of course on May and above, we have Titan ones. So what I like to do is actually go in this little opening hatch and just drop down into the basement, where you can get most of the items. Yeah, in order to get inside this vent, you have to unscrew 2 and open the vent. We'll grab that key card.
Card on patrol.
Of course, we got weapon cases here. This time in yellow, and this one's very small, so this is mostly contain pistols. And by the looks of the model of the pistol, it's probably like the Shimano 88, which is based off the Glock 17.
God.
Find this little fancy tech. We'll have the hard drive. I also like to place the loot here, because when you, of course your objective is to get the EMP bomb part. When you bag up at least one EMP bomb part, you have either 2 possibilities for the escape. Either the boat escape or the van escape. And between what I like, it depends where the loot is on the train, as well as the best routes.
Look out. God.
There's another weapon case there, and oh, okay, so that's close.
God, careful.
Watch out for the guards. Grab these. And of course, these are battle rifles, which is pretty much Eagle Heavies, which is based off the Scar H.
Camera, stay back.
Of course, just make sense to look up for a few areas. Of course, I will camera loop here. You want to get close behind the worker. Don't get to the side because he will detect. Well, that's almost all the items you can get to equipment. There's a total of 4 equipments you can get: the blowtorch, the hard drive, the key card, and thermite paste.
Card on patrol. God, stay back.
And just like Shadow Ray, the music does change the more progression you are in the heist. So this is another music change. look at this whiteboard here, you can see where the old equipments are. So it's pretty handy to have. I think on normal difficulty, it will show you right at the spawn. But of course on higher difficulties, you'll always gotta be displayed here, so... Okay, that drone's about to... Sorry, it's activating. Now, when you see it's activating and it's at red, it means it's going to become online. So you need to get out of there. And when it does get online, it will be white. And if you have a jammer with you, an ACM jammer or pocket ACM, then the colors will be blue, indicating that it's jammed, and just like every other jam electronic, you can bypass it until the jammer wears off. Okay, I think the that constructor we're gonna train is on the other side of this train. And to get inside the Murky trains, you need to find the a little control panel, which is usually located on the mount side. I think I actually found the one I need for my pace. Just at the very end here. Yeah, there it is.
God, stay back.
Remember to just go behind and you should get the item, no problem. Now, there's some cargo you can get open to, you know, the hide better spots. But the one you need to get inside for the loot will be remotely locked, so you have to open it with a control panel, which is here. Of course, this is going to take a while if you don't have the quick and you're not playing with the bots. So use that to open. So I got 2 of them. So in this card room, we'll have a pretty much a cage door, which it's only unlocked by a key card. And this is the bomb part. Now the music does change when you pick up the bomb part. And now I had to find it, get it to location. Now, of course, since I had to contribute it, I don't know where to go, but I heard the boat, so we got the boat escape, which is actually is pretty good. But if only this one's you know, just contain additional loot, I would actually love for the boat escape to happen. And also be careful when you're throwing loot. The drones will spot it, so you have to be careful. Be careful when you throw it. Now, if only they were offline, which they do, you can actually throw the loot overside this wall here. Just pretty much aim a bit high, just throw it. You should land on there. Well, close to it, but it's still fine. And okay, wow, I found the other door I opened was in the train car is another EMP bomb part, so I pretty much able to, I could leave right now, but usually when I stealth, I like to go for all loot. Now in this door is locked behind this steel here, so you have to use a blowtorch to open both. And that contains the other bomb part. Now the other train cars contain, that doesn't have the EMP bomb part, will contain other loot. So this should be good. And there we go, it's just secure, no problem.
Watch out, God.
Okay, here you have to watch out for the lasers. And this to get past this grate, you need thermal paste. And I guess it's nice that it's very close where it is, so I don't have to worry. It saves me a couple times. And of course, the weapon case here contains the like I mentioned, the Eagle Heavy or Scar H. Now, when you open up the weapon case that are black with the AK, and as they say assault rifles, and by Murky safe, when you pick these up, they're called bow rifles. What's the differences between an assault rifle and a bow rifle? Well, allow me to explain the differences. A bow rifle is a weapon that fires a full-size rifle cartridge. Usually does 7.62 by 51mm round NATO, or I guess for the Russians cartridge will be the 7.62 by 54 cartridge. And they usually fire in a 20 round magazine. And when you try and fire these, mostly these bow rifles full auto, they mostly kick like a mule. Like the classic weapon, like the old weapons, like the FAL, the G3, the M14. Those are the bow rifles. And they have like slight fire capability. An assault rifle fires at intermediate caliber. So pretty much fires, pretty much chop like the full rifle cartridge, a full-size rifle in half. And those caliber is usually the 5.56 by 45mm NATO round. And as for, well, the Russians, they have two different intermediate calibers. The 7.62 by 39, which is like mostly the Russian AK-47 AKM. As for the other caliber, it does fire the 5.45 by 39mm, which is mostly seen on the AK-74. So that's the difference between a bow rifle and an assault rifle. It's just the different calibers it has. And usually a bow rifle usually carries 20 rounds, while assault rifle is usually a traditional 30 rounds. Yeah, watch out for the laser too. I mean, you can crouch under the second laser. You can crouch with this one, but you can't crouch with this one, so you have to... But I always like to play it safe.
God. God. God, stay back. God, careful.
Alright, that was pretty good. They didn't see it. And when you carry pistols, you can actually sprint with the pistols, so... Which are nice.
Watch out. God.
But a bow rifle, for some reason, it just weighs like a money. Where a assault rifle kind of weighs like gold. I think they did it because of the,
God, careful.
they probably did it for maybe a reason with this map, like they want the player to actually move around, so... Plus, I'm pretty sure trying to,
Look out. God.
you know, hunk like gold over this wall will be impossible. And I think I saw another train car. That one over there will have a control panel. So I think I have like 2 left or 1 more. Alright, last one. Also, at any time you place a jammer or plug in ACM, while it's still trying to hack the little computer, it will get jammed, so you have to wait. Here it is where you place the hard drive. And you can also activate this little, access this little camera to access the cameras in the basement, as well as the drones, so it's a little cool. Here's is the remaining other loot. I think you also trip the alarm if you make the bag touch the laser, so I recommend to avoid that as well. I really got the sweet spot. I have like all 4 of the train cars locate to the always close to the boat escape, so that actually helps me going for all the loot. And of course I still need to pick up the loot from the basement, so the total loot you can get up here is up to 16. So you need 2 for the mission equipment and 14, which there's 6 loot in each of the train cards. Making sure. Alright, looks like we got them all. Push through. And watch out for any guards and drones. Luckily the fence here is not covered by tarp.
God.
So I could just...
God, careful. Look out, God. God.
I must have thrown it a bit over. So yeah, if you throw it in the water, it will just spawn close to it.
Look out. Got it. God. Look out, God. Watch out, God.
And of course you can open certain dumpsters That way we can stash the bodies. Well, that's all the EMP bomb, and now I could leave, but I'm still missing 2 loot, and these are the one in the basement. Just wait it out. I do know a lot of people like to use the trip mines with the sensor mode or so, because that way you can locate every murky water guard around the train. But I don't do it because I like to have my situation awareness, you know, sharpen. And that was Murky Station Defense 1 down with all loot and with no kills and alerts. So yeah, if you're able to do this without killing anyone, you get the Pacifist Trophy. Thanks for watching. Join me next time when I'll be heading to Mother Russia, Boiling Point. Until then, farewell.